Good afternoon, this is KOCO5 Chief Meteorologist Damon Lane for your October 22nd, 2015 noon weather webcast. Big story for this afternoon and evening will be the rain that is moving in. Some severe weather. We do have an official marginal risk. This is going to be just south of Oklahoma City, mainly right down the turnpike towards Lawton. It will include Lawton down towards Ardmore and right along the Red River. For many of us, however, I expect that the overall severe risk is going to remain on the low side this afternoon. This is one of the reasons why. This is going to be the amount of instability that is available in the atmosphere for us to work with here. Notice how we're basically looking at a lot of blue coloring right here. Blue is very low on the scale here. Some pockets of green, that's going to at least indicate some low to somewhat marginal pockets of instability here right along the Red River as you make your way down near Duncan and eventually in towards around Ardmore and Turner Falls. So this, for the time being at least, most of the instability will set up. Still though, a couple of thunderstorms this afternoon are going to move in across Oklahoma, and I expect that there will be some torrential rain coming in with the projected radar right around 4 o'clock. Shows that thunderstorms are lining up from right around El Reno down towards Lawton, Altus, making their way into Oklahoma City here right during that afternoon commute. So the commute will be slow going, especially if you go westbound on I-35. By 7 o'clock this evening, thunderstorms, some heavy, right over Oklahoma City. The main threats, if we happen to at least get any type of severe warnings out of this, would be some small hail around quarter size and winds of 60 miles per hour. There is a tornado risk, but it's going to stay right along the Red River this afternoon and evening. And once again, I do want to emphasize that it is going to be very, very low on the scale here. So again, looks like right now, some hail, some gusty winds, and some heavy rain coming in here. As we go in towards early Friday morning around 1 a.m., storms are now still scattered across eastern Oklahoma, central Oklahoma, a few up across northern and northwest out near Woodward. And then as we go into Friday morning right around sunrise, most of the storms are now in eastern Oklahoma, and a few still extending around Pottawatomie and Seminole County. By tomorrow evening, high school football games, a few showers still possible on the radar. And then I do want to at least put this right here because this is going to be for 4 o'clock Saturday afternoon. I know there are many of us that are probably going to be either headed to Stillwater or Norman for the games this weekend. Notice how the radar still has some storms possible, although it looks like it's going to stay down across southern and southeastern Oklahoma. A few may extend as far north as Norman, although it looks like they're going to be very isolated and not producing that much rain. This is projected rainfall coming in out of the NAM model, and this is going to be pretty important because it looks like we are going to see some pockets of 5-inch rain potential, rain totals here across eastern parts of McLean County, southern Pottawatomie County, and then as you go down across Garvin County and around Turner Falls, even parts of North Texas could see up to almost 9 inches of rain. For Oklahoma City, we're looking at about widespread 2 to 3 inches of rain. There'll be a band of heavy rain that sets up near Woodward, where anywhere between 1.5 inches to up to 3 inches of rain are certainly possible. But you see there are going to be some areas that do not pick up nearly as much rain. Right now it looks like places like Medford, and as you go down just east of Sealing over Fairview, where we could see rain totals much less. Still though, this is going to be on top of what we have already seen, and again, this is going to be mainly for the next 3 days or so. So no matter how you look at it, heavy rain coming in here. We will have to watch the flooding potential pretty closely. There is a flash flood watch, and we'll talk more about this coming up tonight on KOCO 5 News at 5, 6, and 10. See you then.